Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So we are headed into the facility. I've had a lot of people asking me to get back to my day in the life of Antonelli baseball, I guess you can call it. And so we're gonna get back to it. We just started up our winter workouts a couple days ago, and so we're back practicing again. We had a 6-hour practice on Sunday, and then yesterday we got our teams back to hitting. Sunday was defense, yesterday was hitting, and now we're back to some hitting today. So I've got a bunch of lessons today, one-on-ones, and then we're gonna do team practices after that, so I'll give you guys a peek. We've got our 11-year-olds coming in tonight, and then our 17-year-olds coming in tonight. And then from 8 to 9, we have some pitcher-onlys coming in. We'll probably have a couple of hitters. We'll have some catchers that want to swing it. And so we are headed in. Let's do it. Got some college guys working out. Say hi, Will.
Wow. Understand how to gather and get that little balance prior to going forward. Here.
Which one?
Heavy bat?
Yeah.
So heavy bat maple.
Oh, the 34-34?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Hi, Griff.
How's it going, Coach?
What's up?
You vlogging on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some videos out. When you're striding, right now, the second I'll do it this way. The second you start to want to move sideways, you push your weight that way, right? So it's obviously timing-wise, if you're always here, I'm probably going to be early more than I want to be, right? The other thing is, you said that you felt like this doesn't work sometimes, like you feel like you're just kind of not using your lower half.
Yeah.
Once this leg doesn't stay loaded and you get here, you basically lost, you've lost connection with the ground. Now this leg can't turn as well. So you're not going to be able to use your lower half.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is we'll do a bunch of drills to get you, one, to load your back leg. So step one is to get this leg loaded. But step two is when you stride, you can't lose your load, right? So this leg got to load back, and it's got to stay back as you move out, so that when you finally want to go, it's boom, and now I can go, not shift or fall, and now I got nothing left back here.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
We're gonna start with our closed pointed that way. You're gonna go all your weight on your right leg. This is the leg that we're trying to get loaded.
Yeah.
Okay? And so, to get this leg loaded, think of it like this. Like, you know a top you would take and spin like that?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So if I gave you the top and I said, I want you to spin this thing fast, you would take it, you wouldn't just spin it like that. You would take it and you would do this, right? So you'd counter rotate it back and you'd load your hand, your wrist, your arm, and then from here, you can spin it much faster.
Yeah.
Think of your leg the same way. So if my leg is gonna turn that way to hit, I've got to load it that way. So it's the same thing. I'm going to counter rotate the top back. To get this leg to load back like that, all you need to think about, take this back pocket. When you load, take your back pocket, and instead of having it face right behind you, when you make this move, you're going to take it towards the pitcher. Okay. Doesn't have to go real far. Doesn't have to be a huge move. It just has to go enough to where when you do this, your hips are gonna start to coil. See how they start to coil or close? Yeah. So if I'm facing this way, in a normal stance, they're pointed right there. When I start to coil, they slightly close that way. And when your hips slightly close, watch my back leg. See how it loads back?
Yeah.
A lot of people just say, hey, get your weight back to get loaded. It's not just get your weight back. Think of it as load your leg back by getting your back pocket turned, your hips closed, and now my leg is back to hit. Okay. So that's step one. That's what we'll work on first. Then after that, we'll work on keeping it loaded as you stride up. Okay. Cool. You're gonna go all your weight on your right leg. And then you're gonna go as light as you can, put your left toe down. When you put your left toe down, don't shift your weight over. Feel like there's nothing there. That literally is like 1%, just so that you don't have to try to balance on one leg.
Yeah.
All right, so you're right here. Whenever you're ready, first step is you're gonna start the coil. So you're gonna take your back pocket and turn it. Your hips will go open to close, and your leg is gonna go just like that. So your leg's gonna feel like it loads back.
Yeah.
Feel like you have no leg, no left leg. It's like I chopped it off. So even on the swing, you hit, boom, you're gonna still stay over here. Don't go to your left leg. When you get here and you set up, I want you to feel a little bit like you're gonna push your hips back this way just a tiny bit. That's just going to get your chest over the plate a smidge more.
Okay.
All right, so you should feel, again, when you're here and you turn, you should feel over the plate. You're coiled, but you're kind of upright like this.
Yeah.
It makes me, when I do it, it makes me feel like I want to kind of go that way a little bit. If I come here, just a little bit, hips out, chest over, now I'm set. Now I can turn fast, but I can stay over the plate a little bit. Cool? All right, try that now. So we went toes forward, toes that way. Now we're gonna bring it toes regular. I'm gonna put your foot up on this ball. Okay. I want you to still feel like you don't have weight on your left. All right? So you're gonna be right here. You're gonna set up, be relaxed. Whenever you're ready, you're going to start to make the same moves you made on all the other drills. So you're going to start to load your lower body, your back pocket turn, your hips will start to coil, your leg will start to load back. I'm going to put this band around your leg. All right, so you're going to feel here. Once you get into this position, just hold it. I'm going to tug on your leg. You're going to start to stride out. I'm going to pull here to keep your leg loaded back. So this is the part where, one, you have to learn what it feels like to kind of load that leg, but then two, how do I then stride and not just fall forward? Yeah. You know, how do I stride but keep my leg loaded back so that when I finally say, when my brain tells my body to go, I can go, and now I can turn my leg. Okay. You're literally just going to go nice and slow. I want you to feel when you're striding off the ball, like 30% speed. You're literally, if this is your normal stride, you're going to be like that. Okay, okay, cool. Now, why do it one more time? Coil, hold it, start to stride out, keep your leg back. The easiest, if we're going to work on this stuff, the easiest would be you put the ball on a tee. The ball's not coming in at you. Your body just says, oh, I don't have to go forward. The ball's sitting right there. I'm not going to stride past the ball. As we start to move out, especially once we get to the ball coming at you, whether you think about it or not, everybody all of a sudden starts to have a little bit more where they want to go get it. So you've got to take what you did on soft toss and side toss and feel like you can do the same thing, even though the ball's coming from this way. I don't want to fight here. I'm going to stay connected to the ground. I'm going to fight to keep my leg loaded as I'm moving out. And I want you to picture that there's a spot like right here. And so even though the ball's traveling this way, I pick a spot, let's say right there at the front edge of the plate. I know the ball's got to get to that spot eventually, so I'm not going to go out and try to get the ball here. I'm going to let the ball travel, and all I'm going to try to do is keep my leg loaded as I move out, and then I'm going to feel like I'm going to turn to a spot right there. Yeah. And so I'm not doing this. The ball will enter my spot, and then I'll turn everything deep, and I'll just catch the ball. Okay, cool? All right, ready? Let's go. Yes, you see how you need to control it a little bit?
Yeah.
If you just fall, then you're at the mercy of the pitcher.
Yeah.
If you're, every now and then you're going to be on time. I mean, you're really good with your barrel to be able to do that. But I want to make sure when I'm moving out that I'm not just falling.
Yeah.
Let's work on that a little bit. Control it on the back. you should feel like when you're moving, you're gonna move. Don't push forward. I'm moving out, but I stay connected there. Feel like you have this cord. Watch this. Feel like I'm here. Put your foot on the ball, get your stance. Don't swing though. Yeah. When you start, so coil up and start to move out. When you start to move out, feel like I'm tugging you this way, even as you move. Yeah. So it's not this, it's not that, but it can't be that either. Control it. That feel better?
Yeah, that was a lot better.
Look better. Right center feel. Now. Coil, roll it. If you get there and you start, your momentum is going to follow your foot. You go in like this. Now the ball's in. You got to get out of your own way. So like, some guys are a little bit in, some guys are a little bit out. But if I go a little bit in, I got to make sure my momentum is still that way so that I can get in here and get to the inside pitch and not have to fight against myself. Put the stick about an inch in front. You can put your front foot anywhere, but you want to feel like that foot shouldn't be landing on the yellow. Alright? So let's try it out there. Try to go get it, turn it deep. Go middle first, as quick as you can. Yeah, control your stride out here. Oh, yeah. Quick. Yeah. Turn it back. All right, so 2 strikes. I want you to think fastball. You're going to drive the opposite field. Yeah. So if you're thinking fastball here, then if it's a breaking ball, you catch it there and you'll probably pull it.
Next guy. One more. Go on front.
Got an 11U practice going on.
Come on, guys.
Could start a little sooner. Get her ready. Even more. He's got it on fast, you got to start sooner.
They're probably like nicer.
What? What are you now? 180. Wow, I'm good at math. I knew that actually. About 40 pounds. Holy God, 180. My Lord, you're catching me.
Oh, no. I did chest today.
What?
Yeah, I got maxed up.
Get all the balls out of it.
Is it?
Gotta get views for the YouTube channel. Make more money off of youth baseball.
Heads up.
Well, they hit that down into the thing? Yeah. That was awesome.
Heads up. Heads up.
Put me on YouTube, I'll sue. I'll take that. I'll take the house. 95. A what?
I feel like when you're practicing, like literally
Why?
No, you're gonna take it easy. But if you want to, just to make sure he's working. Back to the top. Okay, next one we're gonna lean forward as far as we can until we can't.
I don't know. See you guys. See you, Michael. See ya. All right, guys. So it's 10 o'clock. Done with the day. Did some lessons. Had our teams practicing. Had our pitchers throwing, and packed up. Headed home now. So we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Good night.